Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Savings and Trust, The Rise and Betrayal of the Freedmen's Bank by Justene Hill Edwards. Narrated by Diana Blue. Preface. If you've ever visited the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and stood in front of the White House at 16th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue, you've probably strolled past the site where the Freedmen's Savings and Trust Company's central office once stood. Positioned adjacent to the White House and the Department of the Treasury on 1509 Pennsylvania Avenue, in the southeast corner of Lafayette Square, the bank's main office from 1871 to 1874 stood mere steps from the seats of executive and financial power during Reconstruction. Today, on the corner of Madison Place and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, in the heart of the nation's capital, stands a plaque that commemorates the Freedmen's Savings and Trust Company, also known as the Freedmen's Bank. The inscription on the plaque reads, "On this site stood the principal office of the Freedmen's Savings and Trust Company, founded on March 3, 1865, to receive deposits from former slaves. Frederick Douglass served as its last president. The bank was closed on June 29, 1874. The building was sold in 1882 and razed a few years later." These 4 short lines are all that remain to honor one of the most profound and tragic stories in American history. Hopefully, the plaque piques your interest. Unfortunately, it doesn't fully capture the bank's story. While it's true that the bank was established on March 3, 1865, to receive deposits from former slaves, the bank did much more. Its administrators also made loans, allowing white people with connections to the bank's trustees to borrow black depositors money. Black depositors, however, were barred from borrowing money from the very institution into which they were funneling millions of dollars. And there's more. Though Frederick Douglass did serve as the bank's last president, the trustees, most of whom were white, appointed Douglass knowing that it was on the verge of complete collapse, which occurred 3 months after he accepted the position. Furthermore, the bank did not simply close. After the trustees voted on June 29th and again on July 1, 1874, to cease operations, the bank officially suspended payments to depositors on July 2nd.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?